morning everyone, hope you're doing fantastically today. Today's video I have cunningly named, do I actually like it or is it just a trend? This seems to be a recurring theme with my videos where I just tend to slag off all the most recent trends, but I have come to realise that I do have a raging individuality complex and a pathological sense of pessimism. So it is in my character to be the trend bad guy.
Oh. That's it, I'm not going.
Today, I will be trying to help you decide whether you think that you actually like something or whether it's just a trend. There are trends that come around that you can be like, hey, I actually do quite like that, and that fits with what I'm trying to go for here. So I'm going to see if the items are one of those, or if they're something that you just like because everyone else is wearing them and you just want to be as cool as everyone else, which, God forbid, you be like anyone else. For me, that's my worst nightmare. However, I have many diagnoses under my name, so maybe you don't want to be like me. Anyway, let's try and help each other out here. Yeah, I scratch my back, you scratch yours. No. Okay, do I like it or is it just a trend? First thing, if you took away the brand from the item, would you still like the item? One way you can tell whether you like the item or if you just like it because it's that specific brand and that specific very individual item of that brand is if you think about different brands doing the same thing. One thing I've had told to me on my channel that you all are really liking at the moment is the Isabel Marant trainer sneakers. I think they're really cute. However, do I like them because they're trendy or do I actually like them? Let's investigate. I will provide you with some images of the Isabel Marant wedge sneakers. Yes, absolutely gorgeous. But also, let me present you with trainer sneakers from different brands. If you look at the trainer sneakers from different brands and you think, oh no, I don't like them, but I genuinely like the Isabel Marant ones, reconsider, because really, are you liking those specific Isabel Marant wedge sneakers because those are the exact ones that all the girls on TikTok are wearing? Or do you like the concept of wedge sneakers? So allow me in a different way to illustrate my point. I love dungarees. The item that I like is dungarees. It's not the Dickies dungarees or the Carhartt dungarees. If you took away the brand, I would still like them. Allow me further to demonstrate. These are just some of the dungarees that I have, and every single one of them is in a different brand. Tommy Hilfiger, Calvin Klein, Ikeda, Lee. Ugh. This is Union Bay, but I think it was a cast off because the label is sewn upside down. And finally, these ones, which are extra special to me because they have teddy bears down the leg. What's not to like? My point is, there's not one very specific item of one specific brand that I like. I like the collective item of dungarees. Do you like the collective item of sneaker trainers? No, of sneaker heels, heel sneakers, heel trainers, wedge trainers, whatever. Do you like the idea of a wedge trainer or do you like the Isabel Marant wedge trainers? Next thing, do you like other things from that brand? If this is the first time you're buying an item from that brand, maybe you are just influenced by the brand and by other people buying that particular brand. For example, everyone went on a massive craze of buying Salomons, but there was a very particular model of Salomon that everyone really liked. If you looked at the rest of those trainers or the rest of the shoes that Salomon do you like the others as well? Allow me to demonstrate with my own items here. Trendy item, I bought the Boston Birkenstocks, but I could justify this to myself because I knew that I liked Birkenstock as a brand. I wore the Arizonas for years and years and years every day, so much so that I allowed myself to be bullied by 7-year-olds that I taught while I was working in primary school who told me they were my Jesus shoes. But I wore them every single day because I knew I liked them. So when I was considering buying the Bostons, I thought, you know what, I love the Arizonas so much, it's a yes from me. If you're looking at buying a trendy item, look at the brand and look at the collection of other things they have. Do you like other things in that same brand? And if you don't, maybe you just like that one trending item and you don't actually like it because it's your personal style. Would you wear it somewhere where it's not trending? Would you wear this item outside of central London where you live amongst fashion girls every day and everyone kind of wears a bit out there clothes? For example, bloomers are trending at the moment. Both the long bloomers and the ruffle bloomers, frilly Victorian underwear. Chic. Down Brick Lane, or if you're in the middle of New York City, you'd probably look pretty awesome in them. They're a bit out there and everyone's a bit out there. Everyone's got their own little bit of dose of out there-ness. However, would you still be comfortable wearing that around the streets of a little town, going to Tesco's to get a baguette? There are some items that I know that I would only wear in front of other people who would be dressed just as bizarrely. And may I say, heaven forbid, bloomers are a bit of a bizarre trend. So if you're not willing to wear them in front of your unfashionable friends, do you actually like them? Next thing on my list, where did you find it? Where did you gather this inspiration? Where were you influenced? If you think that you like a fast fashion item, consider what the aim of fast fashion brands is. Fast fashion brands will have researchers that study current trends and are creating clothing with these trends in mind. They have incredibly quick turnover, so they can respond very quickly to trends. Their stock is ever changing, ever responding to the very quick trend cycle. If you're buying from Zara, if you're buying from H&M, if you're buying from Pretty Little Thing, are you just buying it because it's the latest trend? Is it actually something you like? Whereas if you look at designers, yes, they will respond to current trends. However, they have more of a brand identity in mind. They will produce collections with a much slower turnover than fast fashion brands. I think that they have a greater focus on preserving their brand identity and their fashion identity over following trends. For example, Pretty Little Thing, Primark, H&M. It's not like you can pick out an item and be like, that's H&M. Whereas look at a designer. With a lot of designers, you can very easily point out that's that designer without looking at a label or anything. Just look at what the maker of the clothing has in mind. Are they looking to sell you things as quickly as possible and make money? Or are they looking to be a brand, be a fashion brand and create clothing because they enjoy fashion? Does it fit with the rest of your wardrobe? When you're buying an item, do you think you can actually wear it with the clothes that you have, or do you think that you have to buy a whole new wardrobe to be able to wear that one thing? For example, pea coats and swing coats are trending, the little short A-line trench coats. Does this actually work in your wardrobe at the moment? For me, personally, I love the little swing coats. I love the pea coats. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. Susie Lola does them absolutely amazingly. I really do enjoy them. However, for me personally, I know that they're not my style. On the other hand, Adidas track jackets, something else that's been trending for quite a while. I know that this would fit in my wardrobe because I have similar items already in my wardrobe. I would be able to wear it in the same fashion, emulate the same vibrations with that item as I have with items already in my wardrobe. Let me show you. Here's one I made earlier. This is actually my most recent purchase. I bought it a couple of weeks ago. Yes, Adidas track jackets are trending. However, I knew I'd get my wear out of it because it is the exact same silhouette as my North Face coat. They're very, very similar. I wear this to death, have worn it to death. I know that it will fit with the items I already have without having to buy more things. Final thing on my list, is it practical? Let's think back to the Isabel Marant sneakers and the Salomons. Even if you decide you don't like the Salomons and you thought, oh my goodness, I did actually just buy these because they're trendy, they are actually functional. You can actually wear them walking places and they will do a good job because that is what they're designed for. However, the Isabel Marant sneakers, are they that practical? Arguably not. So if you do find that you have just bought it because it's a trend and not because you actually like it, you are in a bit more of a pickle if you have a pair of wedge sneakers than if you have a pair of walking shoes. So that is everything I have. I hope that I have informed you. I hope that you have some things to take away from this, maybe. It's been an absolute pleasure. I wish you well and I hope to see you very incredibly soon.